Macdev, and he's going to talk about a few things about some other products that they might have here. I know we talked earlier about that you had the Droid that came out, but what's going to happen with the Cyborg? Is Cyborg garbage now? You're not going to have it at all? What's going to go on with that?
Well, Cyborg's still a good gun. The reason we came out with the Droid is, there's two sides of the high-end market, which some companies, I guess, either overlook or they can't do, both guns. The Cyborg is still one of the fastest and the most efficient lock-open valve guns there is. So, it's not like we're just going to drop the Cyborg potato. We're going to take our time and release the Cyborg in camp and have some major changes planned for it. So it'll be a little while, but we want to do it right, and we want to make the new Cyborg the best looking, most efficient, fastest gun.
What's the big difference between, I know there's I didn't see the bolt sticking out on top of the Droid. I mean, you said there's two high-end ones. What's the main difference? Is it the bolt system itself? Or?
The main system is the way the valve works. The Cyborg is a knock-open valve. Typically the bolt is showing, you've got a full pin, pull the bolt out, easily accessible. The Droid is a spool-based gun, new school spool design, which is typically closed. There's no moving parts on the outside, you can't get into it. On the field, you've got to take it out and take the rear cap off to take the drive frame out. Basically, there's two sides of the market. Some people like this designer gun, some people like the other designer gun. Now we can offer the choice of two high-end guns.
Now, this is a standard 14-inch barrel with one back that does come apart. Do you offer all the backs and different barrel lengths at all for somebody who's a Macdev fan?
We actually have a barrel kit. This is a barrel kit. It comes in a bag. It has two tips, 14 and 16. Four bats, 689, 693, 685, and 696. So you can go from pretty much the biggest paint you can get, the smallest paint, the size it according. If your paint's blowing up in your barrel, it's usually because your paint's too big, so you just upsize your barrel back. These barrels are made precision manufactured, micro-honed, have this nice HDP coating on it, so it's super sleek. They shoot through brakes really nice and quite a nice, quiet, efficient gun.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've used these myself and I've always found them to be pretty efficient and accurate, which is the most important thing. Now, what are these things? I mean, I haven't really seen, I've seen other like the powerhouse batteries that come out. I've never really seen like a Smart Parts battery or a dye battery. I mean, what's the deal with these?
Well, what we did was we found in the past solenoids that required a lot more power to power some of the guns. So we've come up with this battery. It's a really high quality battery. It'll power any gun out there which has the most power hungry solenoids you can find. So it's not only good for our guns, it's good for any gun, from an iron all the way up to our Droid. It'll suit. You can put it in your hopper. The velocity hopper takes two of these things. They'll last a long time and they give you great power.
I have these two other things in my hands. The Gladiator, what is this thing? What gun would that be for? Is it for one of them, or is it for both the Droid and the Cyborg?
The Gladiator reg's been our reg that we put on our guns ever since we've been doing the Sonic series. It's undergone some major changes through the years. It's now a balanced piston reg. We've designed it so that it's really friendly towards dirt. A lot of dirt goes through these regs when the players are in there changing air systems, throwing their bags in their guns in the bag, and don't care about it. So this thing is handled for dirt. It can basically handle whatever you throw it. Okay, it has some really cool features in it. You can make it so it's tightened together so you can't get into it, or you can leave it so it's hand accessible to the seat. It's got a soft seat in there, and one of the neat features is that the seat is actually reversible. So you have a spare part in your reg ready to go. It's not something you have to go fishing through the bag. It's very light, super consistent and reliable. So it's what you need for any gun. It's a great upgrade from any gun, like the lowest end iron to other top end market.
That's cool that it's universal. It doesn't just fit on your own gun. You can use it on other products too. If you have other guns, the Gladiator is definitely an efficient reg. I've used it myself and easy to clean. It's nice.
Well, a lot of people probably don't know this, but originally before we started making our own guns, we made a lot of aftermarket parts for everyone else's guns. So we learned from the mistakes that they did, and we tried to rectify that and build a better product.
Yeah, I remember myself at a Bushmaster back in the day, and I had some upgrades from Macdev, the Gladiator being one of them, and also had the Crocker parts that you had to make.
tip it over.
What is this thing? The Cyborg Highlights kit here.
This is like an accent kit for the Cyborg, and it has a pull pin, set of eye covers, the cowling for the Gladiator, an LPR cap, and a strap for the feed tube. And it basically gives you, this is a blue kit, it gives you a blue accent kit for all those parts. So you take your stock parts off, like blue ones on this. You have your like gun with your blue parts, or they come in all sorts of colours like gold, silver, blue, red. And every now and again we release some crazy stuff. We've got new anodizers going to be doing camo patterns and things like that.
What would be the cost, like the Gladiator reg and the highlight kit for a retail person that's looking to buy it?
Gladiator regs runs for about $80, and the highlight kit's somewhere around $50.
That's not bad with all the parts you get too.
Yeah.
If somebody in the you guys based out of where would somebody in the U.S. possibly, where could they buy the product?
We have a new distributor network we've set up. A guy in Florida is running an office for us, which is now Macdev USA. You call Macdev. They have all the parts in stock. If not, it's 3 days to get parts from us in Australia. They can ship anywhere in the country really fast. But they got pretty much everything deal now. It's much easier now. People are seeing that it's very easy to get parts instead of having to call Australia, which is difficult.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely, especially with the time difference. Gotta be up at midnight to catch you guys. But yeah, you guys can, anybody that wants to buy this product, tune in to MacDevUSA.com and you can, or contact MacDev.net and you guys can hook up and buy the Droid or the Cyborg or any parts.